30 games better than Miami back in 1996. And what did the Bulls do that year?
I think it was 72, won a championship.
I think they won a championship that year.
And you know what? They won 66, but now they need 16, Rick.
Now they need six. Well, okay. We won't spoil the suspense. We know who won this game, but some of you who did not watch this and check it out, these highlights, you don't know who won, so we will not spoil the fun for you. KG doubles up the Hawks right there, 26-13, and Josh Childress flying through. He was big off the bench for Atlanta, bringing them within 5. Boston had an 8-point lead at the end of 1. Al Horford putting it back. He was a beast.
And the guy who won 2 championships at Florida played like a winner tonight.
And he had Atlanta within 4 on that putback. Sam I Am caps a 7-0 Boston run. They're up 11. Paul Pierce now, he had 13 at the half.
And this is a very tough matchup for a guy like Mike Bibby, because Paul Pierce will do that to you. He'll back you down, turn around, hit that big shot.
Bibby guarding Pierce? That's a lapper. And that's a slam dunk by Kevin Garnett. 13-point lead for Boston in the third. They're running now. Ray Allen had 2 threes in the game. 18 points, looking good right there. More Ray.
And really, this is where the game got away from Atlanta. Bad job finding Ray Allen. When he's behind the three-point line, you have to have a player on him because he'll knock down the shot.
First playoff game for Rajon Rondo, and he was sweet. 15 points, 9 assists, 6 rebounds. What a shot. And through 3. Boston led 73-55. Here's my man KG again.
And Garnett's first playoff game since 2004 when he made the conference finals with Minnesota. Was up for this game big time, and he played like it.
Woo! And Leon Poe slamming the door shut on the Atlanta Hawks. The game was already over at that point, but that jam felt pretty good for Leon Poe. Boston.
Great game, although they did have a scare. Kevin Garnett brought out the team to join him as he earned and received the Defensive Player of the Year award. Kind of a nice touch. This was a scary moment early. Paul Pierce driving to the basket. He was fouled by Josh.
You're right, it was Josh.
He got hammered by Josh. He had to leave the game with a strained lower back, but he did return in the second quarter. Hawks swinging the ball around early to get it to Josh Smith, and Atlanta was up 7-5, but that was short-lived. Rajon Rondo grabs his own board, kicks it out to Kevin Garnett, who hits the jumper. It was 24-20 at the end of 1.
I mean, Rondo gets offensive rebounds also. He has 6 rebounds.
And then Garnett, he finds him on the outside, the big guy, as he plays the role on the inside. Pierce hitting the 3 as he comes back. Garnett driving to the basket for the flush, 52-42 at the half. And then in the third, Celtics started to open it up. Rondo missing, but Kendrick Perkins there for the putback and the foul. And again, a lot of jubilation. Celtics swing the ball over to Rondo, who buries the jumper. He's everywhere in these highlights, isn't he, Pete?
Yeah, that's because he just expanded across that stat sheet.
Ray Allen pulls up. He buries the three-pointer. 76-58 at the end of 3. And then James Posey gets the steal. Finds big man Davis. And Glenn Davis goes in there for the bucket. And that was all she wrote. 96-77. Big baby coming.
And yeah, the All-Star Joe Johnson ready to go to work and going to work against the team that had the best record in the NBA this season. Rajon Rondo with the steal. Bounces it ahead to Ray Allen for the dunkage. Game's tied, though, at 56 apiece at halftime. Delay start the second half because the 24-second shot clock was out, so they had to go to the manual version, and the PA announcer saying 15, 10, and, well, let's just say blast off for Josh Smith. Man.
He just lifted off.
Joe Johnson, 5 3-pointers in the game. Hawks up 10 at the end of 3, 84-74. And then Smith comes up big. Yeah, if he's on the wing, just get out the way, Ray Allen. Bingo.
He did that easy, too. Took off from good distance, turned it over.
Meanwhile, Smith shows you his long range here. 27 points, 9 rebounds in the game for him. 94-79 lead for him. And, yeah, let's give the drummer some. Al Horford shakes Paul Pierce to the ground, sinks the jumper right here. And did he talk a little bit?
Oh, yes, he leaned over and talking a whole lot of trash.
Okay.
Save the trash talking, young fella.
Okay, and to take a 3-1 lead in the series. And, yeah, now that we're all talked up, Ray Allen pushes the ball up court, pulls up. Bonsai. Boston's up by 10, 13-3. Maybe it's going to be easy. Maybe not. Josh Smith to the bucket. And foul coming up right there. Boston's up only by 3, 23-20. Stay in the first quarter of the contest, and time winding down. Joe Johnson crosses over James Posey, pulls up right about now. Yeah, let it fly. Atlanta on a 20-3 run. and they lead at the end of one quarter, 29-24. C's coming at you. Rajon Rondo pushes it up, finds Allen for another trifecta. Hawks still up by one, though, 37-36. How about coming this way now after the Mike Bibby steal? Josh Childress with the monster jam. Take another look at that one, Billy.
That's pretty nice. I think I yelled in the green room there.
I think you did. Mike Bibby, meanwhile, drives in the lane for the layup, and Hawks up 3 at the break, 51-48. But in the third quarter, they got handled, outscored in a big way. Kevin Garnett with his jam. Boston leads 62-61. And then the NBA champion on their roster, James Posey for 3. Boston leads by 10 at the end of 3 quarters, 75-65. Outscored them by 13 points in the third quarter. But in the fourth, here comes the Joe Johnson show. One-handed runner for the All-Star. And then Johnson crosses over Leon Poe right there. Steps back, knocks down the trifecta. Hawks up by 5, 84-79. Green team back at you. Kevin Garnett over to Sam Cassell. Whips it to James Posey for another big 3 for him. Pulls his club to within 3, 90-87. Buck and a half to go. Now it's Pierce to the basket. Misses the layup right there. Lost control of the ball. Maybe somebody grabbed the arm a little bit. He thought there was a foul. None called. Joe Johnson and company, after his 20-point fourth quarter, are able to even this
at the podium from TD Bank North. They are done, Peter.
That means we're done soon.
Soon. but
I just got here.
Peter, I'm having fun with you, man. I haven't been on the air with you for a while. Hey, Boston won the first 2 games against Atlanta by an average of 21 points. Let's see if Atlanta could hang in this thing. Paul Pierce puts Boston up 7. Pierce again. And at the end of one, Boston by 8. Pierce really got him going.
You know, those spin moves that he makes, they're terrific. Finishing with a left scoop. How many guys can do that? I mean, they can go to the rim and finish lefty, but he's throwing a floater lefty. It's almost like a little hook.
Sam Cassell hit 1-3 in the game. You just saw it. He had a nice game off the bench, 13 points in 14 minutes. And a crazy play right there. Ray Allen bangs it home. At the half, Boston by 15, looking good. Al Horford, 3 double-doubles in the 5 games.
He's terrific. I guess he didn't win Rookie of the Year. I see he conceded. How do you say concede? It's kind of funny. He called Durant and congratulated him on it. But he's a terrific player.
Ray Allen had it going on in the third. 12-point game. I mean, Atlanta kind of hanging around. That 3 makes it 15. And they go to the fourth quarter, a 16-point bulge for Boston. How many big threes does that dude hit?
Who is that?
James Posey.
You know, James Posey, I believe Doc Rivers ran into his agent, Mark Bartelstein, right before the end of this.
Got to get pumped up. I don't know if this is the way to do it, but for KG, whatever floats your boat. First,
what do you mean? We did that before the game, before the broadcast.
But that's a secret. We don't have to tell people about that. Paul Pierce knocking down the jumper. Now it's the ticket working. Nice move right here. Going with the right-hander as he goes lefty. Boston up 21-14. They're up by 12 after 1. They were looking good. Second quarter, Marvin Williams knocking down the jumper. Boston leads down to 6 here. It's Mike Bibby. Talked about the veteran having that experience. Baseline jumper. Give him the 2 points. Boston lead just 1 at the break. Third quarter now. That is a big rejection from Josh Smith. He's done a couple of those, big blocks all season long, especially in this series. Now Kevin Garnett says I can block you a little bit better. Third quarter still. Paul Pierce working. Gets the pass from Rajon Rondo. Now it's Pierce knocking down the 3 ball, 73-65. Celtics out on top. Hawks out. They're going to rally in the fourth. Bibby misses the 3 ball. Marvin Williams there to clean up the glass for 2. We're up by 1 if you're an Atlanta fan. Josh Childress loved the afro, and he loved the finish. Drives baseline. Foul would be called on Paul Pierce away from the basketball. He wasn't happy about it. Oh, you can't do the whole throw and headband things.
Automatic team. Yeah. I still think that there should be some discretion allowed for such a big moment when clearly the player wasn't trying to upstage the official.
Joe Johnson burying the 3 ball. 10 seconds left in the game. Boston down by 4. Kevin Garnett gets the inbound pass.
1 for 2, 3-point game. Let's see what they do. Celtics need a 3. Final seconds. Rondo coming up. Doesn't look like they're going to foul. 1 second to go. Rondo puts it up. It's over. And a Game 7 is coming up Sunday in Boston.
Final score 103-100. Boston Yeah, they lost. They're going back home, Game 7 on their
court. Were they really facing a lot of pressure?
Pressure on Boston. There was loads of pressure.
Oh, come on. They knew they had
66
this one.
wins during the regular season, basically facing an NCAA tournament win or go home.
But 3 blowout wins in the playoffs against Atlanta. I thought they might have felt comfortable. Listen, they took care of things. After an early, decent start for Atlanta, it was all Boston.
And this was the way to do it. You know, don't give Atlanta the sense that they could win this game. I like the way that Boston came out and played. I would have liked to have seen them done this on the road, though, Matt.
Joe Johnson had 16 in the game. Yeah, they didn't do it on the road. That's why they were playing a Game 7. Stock River said, we had the best record in the league to get the home court advantage in a series like this. Just didn't think we need it this soon.
No, absolutely. And what they did, they got back to playing defense. As you see P.J. Brown with the block on Josh Childress.
In the post, some good D, as you mentioned. KG with a couple of blocks and the spin move in the lane for the jumper. Celtics all fired up. They led it to half 44-26. And then it got physical, and this was a scary moment.
Yeah, that's a hard foul. That's an old-fashioned playoff foul, but I'll say this about Marvin Williams. He did try to catch Rajon Rondo. That doesn't mean he should have been thrown out of the game, but I don't think he was looking to hurt him as much as he could have hurt him.
He was ejected after receiving the flagrant 2. Rondo with the lefty lay, and he was okay. The route was on. Early and often, Boston went to the hoop in Atlanta, showed its nervousness. Mike Woodson said we were short on some layups in the early going. Beautiful work there. KG pushed. He was showing the C's on the front of the jersey. He was playing for Boston today. 99-65 is the final score. And Mike Woodson did say, you know what, we were nervous in the beginning, short on some layups.
Yeah, and we've been looking for